Hey there friends, it's Verify and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be playing Blood Typers. This is a game that I've seen um, several other YouTubers play. Some rather large YouTubers I've seen play it. But this is a 100% typing based game. It's super fun. I've played through it a few times on episode 1. I typically do expert normal. And so there was 5 episodes. I played through episode 1 and episode 2, but I figured I'd replay through Corpus Studios episode 1 since this is the first one and it has been updated since the last time that I did a full playthrough. Well, that's not entirely true. I did another playthrough earlier this week, but my video got deleted, so anyway. There's a bunch of different characters that you can play with. So that wasn't there the first time I played, and I did not notice that until just now, that there is like a random, character. So I guess let's see who I get. Doug is typically my favorite to play with, but we'll see who I get this time. We got this email from Vincent Fessler. That's right, the horror movie legend himself. Said he dug our flicks, wanted to meet the crew. But here's the kicker. Nobody's seen Vincent Fessler in like 5 years. Total ghost mode. So we took the van, drove out to his sketchy address. Could be our big break. Or you know, the setup for the gnarliest horror flick ever. Okay. Anyway, we ended up at this derelict studio. Guess. Okay, so gate sign says hazardous building, do not enter, unsafe to occupy. Inspections in February of 96, 97, 98, and 99, which is this year. So we better track down Fessler. Tapped combat. Okay. So I guess right now I'm kind of just going through the motions. So I'll read the note. This is receptionist note, Fessler. I know you wanted the paperwork faxed to the city, but there's this groaning sound coming from down the hall. I'm going home. Call me once it's checked out. Norma. Okay. So we will need the red tapes later. We don't need them yet. But I like to go exploring, get the lay of the land, where all of the doors are at the beginning, make sure I'm not missing anything. So yeah. Alright. Okay, good to know that that's here. Okay. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay, so I've kind of got where everything is at now. So, moving forward, we're trying to find Fessler. Don't need planks right now. Don't need meat right now. That's what these things are, is meat. Don't need that right now. Nothing over there. Yeah, I saw the door there, but there's nothing else down the hallway, so I'll go ahead and come in. Alright, so this is our only option. So that's a piece of bread. That's like the same thing as the meat. We don't need that now. And let's get started. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this is our contract. You hereby irrevocably transfer your blood, sweat, and tears, including all previously made, now known, or hereafter created, to the studio in perpetuity across all dimensions. The studio reserves all rights to modify, adapt, or reimagine them. This agreement cannot be annulled, broken, or rendered void. So, I don't know in what dimension, what universe this would be a good idea to sign it, but hey, it's a game. What have we got to lose? Alright, that was interesting. Ooh. V. Okay, I thought it said yeep, like Y-E-E-P. Make sure I don't miss anything so I don't have to come back. Okay, so here's a reel. We will need that later as well. Let's see, here's... Yes! Okay, so the last 3 times that I played through this, I have not gotten a pistol at the beginning, and it's been rather difficult. Because I have to go around killing everything with my pipe. But anyway, here's this strange note. My crew is here. A most warm welcome. At last, our work can begin in earnest. So let's see here. Anything else? Whoop. Okay. meat there. Okay, so this room is laid out different than usual. Usually that bookcase shelving unit, or whatever you want to call it, is where that stack of books is behind that light. So it's a little bit unusual. But again, where everything is at is completely what was I saying? It's completely random, so it's a new playthrough every time you play through it. It's a completely new experience than the last one. I got a pretty serious enemy right off the rip in my last playthrough, which was a bit surprising. Okay. Make sure there's nothing else. Okay, it's just some planks. Don't need those. Just some planks. Meat. Planks. Okay, so... no, I'm not gonna do that yet. Okay. Okay, read this note first. This is Vinny's note. Norma, skip the facts. A rough cut is finally coming together. We can prepare a tape for Baz now. Maybe this time our efforts were not in vain. Fessler. So... is that bullets? Those are bullets. Okay. So I can't get those at the moment, but I will here in just a second. I'm gonna check this room. Okay. Nothing else, just blanks. Okay. So, first time I played through this, I could not find the exit and ended up dying so many times that I decided to restart. When I restarted it, I had to play through it like 5 more times before I finally saw one of the most important parts. If you can't find all of the pieces that you need to escape, oh man, I mean, I was playing for hours. It was awful. Okay, so I'll explain a little bit about what I missed, what was so important that I missed. So here, you can see that there's like the highlighted section over here. It has the keys and the enter, so theoretically I could enter, put my pipe in, right? And it tells you what the pipe is. It says stainless steel pipe, easy to handle, doesn't break, ripped out from 40-year-old fittings. And we can change position, you know, and let's look at the red tape. Red tape, a black video cassette of unknown origin. The text on its peeling red label has been inked out. No mechanism is visible inside. So next we can look at the reel. The reel, a metal film reel canister. The label has faded and it looks like the reel within is rotten. May yet serve a purpose. So then you can also look at the notes up here on the top. These are all the notes that we've picked up so far. So There's that. I can go back to the items. But then the part that I missed is I saw the safe mode on, but I did not at all see the turn off safe mode thing. So that's what happens when you turn off safe mode. If you notice, there's things here that weren't here before, like the lamp. Let's see. So this was, I guess, blurred out with red goop. But now, obviously, I'm able to get to these, and these doors were also non-existent as well. But now I'm able to get to them, so that was really important. And as you can see, there's a tape here. And if you don't have a tape, well, and you can't find the tape, and you need it, you're kind of out of luck, really. Okay, there's only one left. Okay, I can leave one, I suppose. Don't want to, but I suppose I shall. Okay. Ooh, a shotgun. I know where it's at if I decide I want it. I'll leave it. Okay. Back to this creepy computer. Alright, so I am going to look at these again. Red tape. It throbs. Creepy. And disgusting. Real. Leave my things alone. Bessler that's saying that? I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn safe mode back on. I feel much safer now. Okay. There's nothing that way. Sorry, I just don't feel like dealing with those awful things. Okay. Okay, so we do have a map. We're about to get like the, oh, you have a map thing. Here in just a second. And you know, that would have been like super helpful if I had remembered that when I was playing through and couldn't find that one door that I was talking about a minute ago, at the beginning of the video. Jeez Louise. Typically there's not that many of them out once. Dear Lord. Whoops. Okay. So here is where we put the tapes. Grab those bullets. Whew. Okay. Just about had a panic attack. Okay, not really. But that did just make me very nervous because I am very low health. Okay, good. So the meat and the bread actually increases your health. And here's just another key. Okay, anything else I missed in this room? More bullets, which is great. I don't have to worry about those for a while. Ah, poo. So I don't know if anybody else has noticed the giant red circle with skulls in it up at the top that has a percentage above it. But basically what that is like a horde, I guess you could call it. Or like, what would be another way to describe that? A wave of enemies that have formed. And the percentage basically tells you anyway, the percentage basically just tells you how, what am I trying to say? How close you are to having it either finished or oh shoot. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna die right there. And unfortunately, I didn't save, so that's rather unfortunate. But anyway, if you like this video, let me know. I'll be uploading some other videos later, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye, guys.